Hey beautiful people, it's been some time since I've done a video, so here I am. Yeah, just a lot of stuff's been coming up lately about, and it's really, my son's starting school tomorrow, so a lot of stuff is coming up about that. And I'd listen to, some people and some spiritual guidance people and some wonderful people on, that are living on this, in this earth and in this world. And it's absolutely amazing, because one thing that's constantly repeated, and it's so true, that the best thing that came out of last year was how it brought so many people together, and it just brought so much peace and so much awareness and so much happiness and so much joy to people's lives, when other people are actually still sitting there going, I am so traumatized about what happened to me, because they're making it about them. They're not looking at the bigger picture. But the one thing that's really shining a light at the moment is that if we constantly allow people that we think that are authority to tell us what to do, and we don't question or go back and ask, well, that doesn't make sense, we are going to constantly be in this circle and keep on going around and around and around, and allowing others to make those decisions for us, because we were too, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest, too lazy to say, no, that doesn't suit me. No, I don't agree with that. So, like I said, my son's starting school, and other children have started school prep in Melbourne this year, and have, had their parents go into the classrooms and have photos and have these beautiful memories with their children. But this big C word keeps on coming up with a number 19 at the end of it. And it's just like it's become an excuse. It's like it's become an excuse for everything. So everything's been questioned. These principles have been called, and you know what? They're changing their minds very quickly, because they're using the government as their excuse, that they've made these decisions and all those types of things. But the moment, as a parent, we're questioning that and we're saying, no, that doesn't suit us. No, other people are actually doing the complete opposite. So how is that being? If it's so general, this is what they've put into place, but they're changing their minds. Is it really the rules? Or is everyone just making this C number 19 at the end of it, this massive excuse? And are we forever going to sit on our bums and just allow everybody else to make those decisions for us? I remember growing up, I was always told, you speak out of line. Your mouth is going to get you in trouble. Because I questioned everything. I always went against the grain, because I'm not a person that came into this earth just to do what everybody else is doing, just to be how everybody else is being, or just to have what everybody else is having. Abundance is great, and life is great, and being you is great. I questioned everything. I never, if somebody told me to do something, I was always no, because I always wanted to make my decisions. But of course, we're taught in society, and where there's this conditioning that you have to do what parents say, you have to do what schools say, you have to do what governments say, you have to do what everybody says, because you can't make a decision by yourself. So what happened then is everyone became lazy. They stopped asking those questions. So children always go against the grain, always, because that's what they do. They test their boundaries. But if us as parents, if you're a parent, or or anything like that, and you're sitting there going, no, don't speak out of line, speak when spoken to, do this, do that, we're actually squashing children. So at the end of the day, as a child, we were squashed. Squash. Don't think, don't ask questions, do as you're told, and follow the rules. Is that fair? No, it's not. So lately it's been really coming up, and it's absolutely amazing. It's amazing, because a whole bunch of us parents of our generation, our prep parents, have just gone, no, not happening. You're not making those rules for us, because our number one priority is our children and their memories and what they will see and what they will remember. People are trying to say, yeah, children are resilient. Yeah, they are. But you know what? They also feel. And what happened as children, as we were told not to feel. And that's one thing that I've been working on for a very long time. And I work with other people on that as well. You know, we were told, don't feel, suppress, don't ask questions, follow what everyone else is doing, and you just be in this line. It's like a progression line or production line of in a factory, and you will just be, and you will just have what everybody else is having and do what everybody else is doing. I'm calling bullshit on all of it. Like I said, I've always gone against the grain, and not because I want to feel that I'm better, but I just believe that there's just so much more that we can have and be and do if we have critical thinking, if we feel everything through our gut, our heart, and our head. Like, you have a brain. Why aren't we thinking for ourselves? And why, if something doesn't sit with us, we question it and we ask, why doesn't this well? Like, who said that, the authority figures are the right people to give us information? Whoever said that? Whoever made up that rule? Who started it? Because if you are a human being who have rights for who you are and what you want to create and achieve in life, well, that's your right. Who is the right to somebody else to tell you no? You can't do it like that. You can't be it like that. So it was really interesting that the moment parents started going, no, don't agree with it, like schools are just changing their minds. Like, no, okay, well, we have to do what they're saying. So if in life we start saying, no, this is what we want, you see how things will change in your life. When you want what you want, not what everyone else wants you to have, or what everyone else wants you to believe. It's what you want as a person, because I can guarantee you, as a child, you wanted to be something that you're probably not right now. And you're sitting there going, how do I get out of this now? How do I do it? Just by saying, this is what I want. Start taking those baby steps to really feel and listen to what you want in life, and how you can actually be and do and have everything you want in life, because it's what you want, not because it's what somebody else told you to have or what somebody else told you to believe or anything like that. So there are so many, hierarchy, can't even pronounce that word. Anyway, like multiple structures on this earth and in this world that have told us that's what we should be and what we should have and how we should do it and how we should think. So I hope that's food for thought today. It's massive. It's massive. And this is all about just being a free thinker. And it's not being a conspiracy theorist, and it's not being radical, and it's not I can guarantee you've always wanted to get out of that box that you've been sitting in for such a long time. And then you just sat in front of a box because that was the only thing that you could see, like, reality TV shows and everything. You get so excited when you watch it because you wish you could have that life. But is it really a real life that you're watching? Or if you were to walk away from that, turn that off and actually start getting outside or doing something a bit different, that life you're just creating, what you're watching on that, on the TV. It's really, really interesting. It's very, very interesting that, you can watch TV. I'm not saying that. But if you watch something just to, chill out, relax, and you don't have to make that your reality, that's cool. But if you're watching stuff and then all of a sudden that kind of feeling becomes your reality, I've done it before, where you start watching series and your reality starts to become that series and that TV show, and you kind of go, oh my God, I'm only watching it because that's how I feel that I want to be. I'm probably going off track. I'm digressing, to a completely different, area, but it's true. It's just like the other things start to control our reality, and it just becomes really insane. Really, really insane. But when you come back within, you come to you, and you start really critically thinking about what you want in life, how you want your life to be, how you want your family unit to become, and how you want your family unit to be. That's really, I believe it's important, because it's you. It's only been you. Nobody else, not even your parents. Not even your parents. you know, bless them for the jobs that they've done, and they probably did the best they could in their time. But you know what? When, you know, if you go back and you really think about how many times you wanted to have that voice or wanted to do it your way, but you were like pushed every time, that's like a feelings and emotions that just weren't able to come out. And right now you're probably screaming inside going, let me out, let me out. I want to think for myself, but I'm, you know, I have to do what society's telling me to do, or wear what society tells me to wear, or be, or act, or have, or whatever. It's really interesting. It's really, really interesting. But I wish you all a lovely day, and yeah, I look forward to chatting to you all soon. I hope you got something out of this, because, you know, I just believe that there's so much to life and this world than what is, and yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.